Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. The action has already started. Vifa. Oh, they could break here. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. And he cuts out the supply. Akanji. Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. And here's Haaland. O'Reilly. Now it's João Pedro. And reclaimed it in a trice. Always onto this. And he's running through. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Vifa gathers from the goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Estupinian. Haaland. Played back in, and he's intervened well there. Mitoma. Now the ball's gone astray. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Haaland. O'Reilly. Vifa. O'Reilly. Nicely weighted ball. Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. And they've got rid. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's in! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Veltman making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he latch on to this? Keeper's ball. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Ake played over towards the opposite flank. Lewis. Gently done. Ruben Dias. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ruter. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's clever. Lewis gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Toma floated up and over. Oh, that was vital. Estupinian. Joel Veltman. And FIFA. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a quick ball upfield. And that's another good win of the ball. Toma. FIFA. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bernardo Silva. Doku. Some resolute defending there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri running with the ball. O'Reilly. FIFA. O'Reilly. FIFA. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Doku.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as...
Oh, they could be caught out. Can he put it away? Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. O'Reilly. Now it's João Pedro. Bernardo Silva. Here's Doku. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Haaland. He's through here. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Nice face-to-face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Reilly short changes him with that pass. Can he get away here? There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 16.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 11.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ruben Diaz. Coming on the field, number 17. De Bruyne. Number 8.
Rutter.
Kovacic. Number 10. Grealish.
March.
Number 47. Phil Foden. Number 45. Number 24.
Grealish.
Guardiola. Substitution in progress.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This is promising, and he's managed to get... Hits one! He's scored!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Brighton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brilliantly cut out. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Good ball over the top. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. The end of the game. Reflections.
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 40.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Well, if you did just miss it, heads it! There it is! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass has been well intercepted. Milner. Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ake goes on a charge down the left. And that's not going to reach. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Milner. Gives it back, and that is a little undercooked. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's been cut out, well played. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that is a nice touch. Estupinian looking to get on the end of it. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's in! Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out wide. Time and again they are repelled. João Pedro. And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva. Ruter has found the net here, of course. Toma. Bernardo Silva.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Milner. Look at the space. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Estupinian getting this one clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, perfectly measured that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. João Pedro. Rodri calmly anticipates. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Ake gets over and intercepts. Beltman looking to run onto it. Milner, spread neatly, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
That's a decent clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's found a way through. And he's taking no chances there. Toma. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Veltman cuts it out.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Haaland, here's real chance! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend.
Milner! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That has not gone well. Gently done. Milner. João Pedro. Brighton finding their passes. Drill hits it first time! Oh, denied brilliantly!
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Brighton have their second corner now.
Silva. Number 16, Rodri. Number 3, Ruben Diaz. Number 25, Akanji. Number
There's the
26,
hit!
Savinho.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Number 8, Kovacic. Number
Haaland.
24,
Foden.
Number 45, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 10,
And they've got rid.
Grealish. Substitution.
He's looking for the runner here. Pinches it off him. Ake gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He could be in here. Decent hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Out for a throw. Welbeck. No, it's not getting there. Looking for the run-up. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great hit! And he hits the net! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. O'Reilly. Rutter. March. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think we're just about done here. March.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Kadiolu has it out wide and in space. Brighton with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's quick to get it clear again. O'Reilly over to the other side. Kovacic deals with that comfortably. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
They came, they saw, and they
Well,
were
how will we look back on that?
Well, what a
Thank you,
difference a
everyone,
half
for
can
your
make,
support today.
Peter.
You were
And
more
the
than
second
just our
half
12th man.
saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and climbs up big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Axel Witsel has bags of aerial prowess and energy, which are very useful to that deeper midfield role. All those qualities will help his side break through.
Big chance! That's another chance! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Works it forward. Witsel clears it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Correa. He's had it taken off him. He's played him through.
Oh, that's such a good run.
It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Alvarez. Rodri. Haaland gets a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Sorloth deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Some good work on the right flank here. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alvarez. Nice ball, and he's in here. Correa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Solot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Oh, it's come loose. Succumbs to the pressure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Reinildo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He could be in here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rodri. And he's had a hit! Wonderful!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He can get that clear.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's good pressure, good intensity. Well, Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Correa.
Looking
for options for movement. Correa providing an outlet on that flank. And smartly reclaimed. Solid! Ake gets it away. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And he gets rid in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, great chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ake, gently done.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, super find. Great chance! And he thumps it clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Reinildo. Oh, what's he done? So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Looking tidy in possession here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That is a great pick out. No way through there. That's a good run down the left. Foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 3,
Made
Ruben
it back.
Diaz.
Lobbed in behind.
Number 25,
Lenormand getting this one clear.
Number 16, Rodri. Number
So,
11,
third corner of the game.
Doku. Number 26,
Tries to get it clear.
coming on the field.
And now they can
Number
spring out of
17,
defence.
De Bruyne. Number 24.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 8.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 10,
Fiddles it through.
Grealish. Number 47. Phil
Ah,
Foden.
such a clever touch.
Substitution.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Lenormand tries to clear. Haaland. And through to the goalkeeper. Nice physical challenge.
2 added minutes has
Reinildo.
been indicated.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Grealish. Lenormand was in no mood for any of that. And the counter is on. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive set.
Now the finish!
Oh, it's come loose.
Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
He could be in here. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Well read, nice interception.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, it's played into the...
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He has found a way through. Nunez
Hits one!
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner...
He's going for goal! That has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Gnabry. He's found a way through. Plays it in low.
It is a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
And a header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, important interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham powering forward here.
Bale.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper's in command.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Bale. Beckham. And here's Bale.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Right, Shevchenko.
And the finish!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta.
And it's been given away. He's shifting through the... Decent hit! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Van Bouten can get it clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? No mistake! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Nunez! Oh, that wasn't far away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the runner. Nicely worked. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Oh, what a ball! Can he put it away? That's going to go a long way. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Osimhen really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third quarter of the game.
El dorsal 17. Bale.
And he's there to clear it. And he's whipped it across. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's headed upfield. Beckham. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nesta getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once.
Played it again.
And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So, what can they make of this? Neymar. And he's taking no chances there. Look at the space here. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Osimhen could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Nesta. Mateus. Beckham. Thuram. Yaya Toure. And it's Beckham. 75 minutes played. And here's Roberto Carlos. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's the hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Osimhen. Gnabry. Osimhen. And they can counter here. And it's Beckham. And he welcomes it in.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have ourselves a real Rummenigge!
Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, played right into his path. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now that's well seen too. That has been cut short. And it's Beckham. Beckham, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Shevchenko. Well read, and the danger is averted. Darwin. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Bellingham. Bellingham. Mateus. There's a sharp little ball here.
Roberto Carlos.
And he's taking no chances there.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's a great chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Van Balten attempts a clearance. Played out wide. Beckham.
Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's gone loose. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Shot a goal!
Hernandez gets it away.
Real chance!
Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There's the hit!
And he thumps it clear. And they can counter here. Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gnabry. And the keeper's in command.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yaya Toure.
Thuram. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through. He is through here. Goes in for the header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Passing nice and neat.
Can he finish?
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Fiddles it through.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read. Mateus.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yaya Toure. Good spot, he's seen the run. Decent hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Roberto Carlos, and the flag has stayed down. Gnabry. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in...
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. That's gone for a throw-in. That's a corner kick.
And he's taking no chances there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Batistuta. Gnabry. Batistuta. Maldini clears it away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
Bale, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal
Last-ditch
26,
defending, but that'll do.
Kagawa, el dorsal
And
21.
again, they run up against
Se
stubborn
debe realizar un
defending.
cambio de jugadores. La asistencia
Manchester
de este
United
partido
are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rummenigge, and he's certainly onside here.
Vinicius Junior.
Thuram cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio.
He's had a hit! Loose ball.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that was vital. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gnabry is in a really good position out wide.
He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United have their third corner.
El dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. Xabi Alonso. El dorsal
That's going to go a long way.
Chiellini. Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
He's away. Now the finish. They've done it. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over surely.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Yaya Toure.
Big chance.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
There's the header. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Gnabry.
Might want to be careful there.
Thuram. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.